we got in the shop today. I knew we'd get it in here either today, tomorrow, or yesterday, one or the other. But anyway, so it's Sunday. We got the Cat Sabercat in the shop now. Gotta start doing a little bit of work on it. I actually might pull this back outside and spin her around, because, well, it's gonna be like, see, all my tools are over there, so I don't know. I have to pull this thing back up and around. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Pull her out, because I sure as hell can't turn her in here, because I could just barely turn this one here, and well, this one's a shitload bigger. So let me fire this back up, pull her back around, and we'll get back to you in a second. Alright, now we got her in. Holy, I'm out of breath. But anyway, whew, freaking out of breath for sure now. Anyway, so today's Saturday, no, today's Sunday. I think I already said that. Kind of started running into a little bit of a light problem. Yeah, we ain't doing too good this morning. Yeah. This light bulb here, had to give it to a neighbor. That light bulb there, which is a 300 watt, 200 watt, I don't know, it's a big one. That burnt out on me last night. There goes 10 bucks. That's pretty much exactly what the cost of the bulb is, 10 bucks. That kind of so sucks. So I'm out of light in that area of the shop this morning. But I still gotta get this side to work on. Maybe we could put on the redneck bobber lights or something, I don't know. Ooh, I am still out of breath. So anyway, so my uncle stopped by last night. He forgot his chainsaw, and I was right there. He did get it mixed up, and it's funny because he really got things mixed up, but I gave him this one for the parts one. He's like, I don't even know, and then yeah, he got pretty much mixed up a lot. So he forgot those. Then he dropped off some rope for me. He said, here, take it, just get it out of my basement. So I grabbed that off, and it's pretty thick. He said he used to, well, I already know what he did with it. He pulled down a bunch of trees with it at his old house, but he doesn't have the house anymore. I remember that back in the day, that's when we had to put up his big old pool. He used to have a big, massive pool, big above ground pool. There used to be a tree growing right dead center on where the pool was supposed to go. Yeah, we pulled that tree down with that rope, no joke. Also, he had a dead tree on his front yard. We just snapped the limbs right off of it. It was pretty fun that year. That was years and years back, but yeah, I went to go give him the steel. Went to give him that back, but I had a little bit of a problem. Again, I was pulling down from the shelf last night, and this saw right here, because the friggin' teeth on it are ridiculous, pretty damn sharp. It just cut it right off, right open. So it's like, son of a bitch. But yeah, so today we're gonna do a little bit of work on the Sabercat. As you saw, we got a little bit of GoPro footage going on. A lot of you guys have been asking me, Keith, when are you gonna use the GoPro? When are you gonna use the GoPro? Well, we used it today, boys. So GoPro here too. So I figured you guys would enjoy that. But today we're going to pull apart the exhaust. As you can see, I got my little badging on. My cat's awesome. Hell friggin' yeah. I got to do a little bit of stuff here and there on it. I'm going to try and run down to AutoZone later and try and find a pump just to pump the stupid ass oil out of it. The guy didn't run synthetic in it. It's just the regular shit. And man, this stuff just smokes like a bastard. So I'm going to try and pump it out, or I don't know. But anyway, so I got to pull the battery out today. Battery's completely dead. I got to replace it. I'm possibly just going to try and throw some new battery acid in it if I can find some, because I think that's pretty much all what it needs. Exhaust is coming off, putting the speedwerx exhaust on it, and I have a whole box in the trailer full of goodness that I'm going to put on here. Some plates. I forget what's in the box. Just a bunch of stuff. Belt clip. That all the good stuff. But yeah, so that's what we're going to work on today is the Sabercat. So, should be a fun-filled day. Oh yeah. It's a little bit different without that pipe there, that's for damn sure. Awesome. But anyway, so, get the pipe off, and here's my leaky, dirty old exhaust gasket, oily, gross, that's puking all that's oil all over the place. Oh yeah. Oh man, look at that, that was polished. Friggin' now it ain't. Oil's everywhere, up in there, it just splatters. Greasy, that's why I'm putting the damn synthetic in there, because, well, synthetic won't do that shit. Burns a little bit better. But let's see how well this comes out. Oh, I think we got some more springs down there. Huh. I guess I'll have to pull those out. But anyway, so at least I got that off, and yeah, look at that. Cool. Oh, cool. Our cat's got balls. Ooh, I found it's pretty damn good. Ooh, I'm watching the camera, not the ball. This is like a super ball. Huh, that's pretty cool. Oh, no, don't go underneath there. Ooh, that was close. That's pretty cool. I won't lose that. Probably like a $40 part I was just playing with. So I figured while I'm in here, I'm going to change these spark plugs too. I bet you these things here have not been changed in a couple of years anyway, because a lot of people on these F-Series chassis, they don't change them. So let's take a look at how well this works out. Yeah, I'll get that in a minute. Phone drives me crazy all day anyway. Alright. Come on. There it is. Come on. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. That'd be a little bit worse than what it is. Yeah, whatever. We'll change it up anyway. Oh yeah, fun maintenance on a Sabercat. Alright, so yeah, got the can out. The old can anyway. Thing's pretty damn heavy. I was very surprised. The way compared to the old one, compared to the new ones, like friggin' paper thin. Wow. So, as you can see, there's a size difference too. So even the pipe weighs a shitload less, say. That's the new pipe, that's the old pipe. Old pipe's pretty damn heavy. But anyway, so I figured since I was in here, I changed out the plugs like you already saw. Plugs not too bad. And then I just thought, you know, maybe take off the exhaust son of a bitch there, and surprisingly that's pretty clean too. I already checked the other one, and that one's damn near clean. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm going to stick these guys right back in there. Usually if there's a lot of carbon buildup on there, you'll lose a couple of horsepower, but didn't have any problem there, so that's a good thing. But yeah, looking pretty good. I gotta say, the person who owned it before me did a lot of maintenance on it. That's all I gotta say, because I've worked on quite a bit of these sleds now. How many have I worked on? I don't know. We'll just say at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll say about 10 sleds within the past 3 years. This one here is so far the cleanest one. Like, I'm pretty damn surprised. Usually, those are dirty. Plugs are always fouled up. No one wants to change them. Pretty surprised. So, that's a good thing. But what I'm actually going to do now, screw that guy right back in there. I'm going to clean up this little area right here where the exhaust is going to go. It's just get, you know, it's a little dirty. Might as well clean it up while I'm in there. I can shine a little bit of light in there and I'll show a little more than what I'm showing on the camera. Come on, snap on. There we go. You know, it's a little dirty in there. Clean her up. But, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I was talking to my uncle on the phone who called me, and I said to him, I go, hey, what do you think is the best method to come about of taking all the oil out of the oil tank so I can put this fully synthetic in, so that way, you know, it runs a little better and stuff and junk like that. And I said, you wouldn't happen to have a pump? And he's like, no, just take off the oil canister and friggin' dump her out into a bucket. I go, you out of your friggin' mind? He's like, what are you talking about? It's just 2 bolts and you're all set. Yeah, it's probably 2 bolts on your 1994 Cat, but when you have a Well, when you have a 2004, there's a big 10-year difference there, and well, you got a pipe that wraps around that son of a bitch and around and then over here, like, holy. Yeah, gotta find some kind of a pump. Pump all that shit out. But looks pretty good. Pulled out the battery, as you can tell. Gonna paint up the oil tray just to cover up some of the rust. Maybe throw a bit of fluid film on there. Actually, fluid film would probably be better on that than paint. Found this hose on there. This must have been for the battery at one point in time. Looks like it melted right off. So, but I don't know about this battery, guys. I'm gonna try and figure out how old this son of a gun is. I don't think it's that old, really. But, I mean, it's still got the liquid in it. It's just not taking a charge, which is pretty damn surprising. So I'm gonna have to go down to Interstate Battery there and try and figure that out. There's actually one not too far from here, probably about, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minute haul. So it's not too bad. So I might take it down and see what they can do. I really don't even think that battery's that old. I mean, there's no date on it, I don't think. Yeah, there's no date on it, really. You know, maybe that code or something, but I don't know. I'm gonna check it out, see what they can do, because that's just bullshit right there. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, anyway, I'm gonna put the stuff back together and continue what I'm doing. Oh yeah, fun day. Well, speedwerx pipe's gonna do a little home. That's for damn sure. Got her all buttoned up, cleaned her up down there. Pretty relatively clean. It was not easy trying to get that black stuff off from where the old gasket had blew out the side, and you know, you saw the black stuff there, and well, holy, that stuff's hard to get off, so I had to use a little bit of carbon choke cleaner, but got her all off. Couldn't get that one corner. It's just like in there or something, I don't know. Looks a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna fluid film that probably, but you know, looks pretty good. Sounds pretty good, that's for damn sure. It sounds a little more throatier. I mean, it's not one of those like, you know, one of those type deals. It's more like a bah, 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 you know. So I'll fire it up real quick for you guys, but I'm trying not to get fumigated again. I got the friggin' heater in here, and holy, it's quite the experience. So I'll tilt that the other way so I don't whack my hand on that again. Where's the, ooh, right here. Not too bad, not too bad. Also painted up that Y pipe there. Looks pretty damn good if you ask me. Not bad for 150 bucks. Can't even beat it for the can price, because the can alone was worth the 150. So looking pretty good now. Oh, that's real good. Yeah. Yeah, let's leave that off to the side there. We don't need the friggin' thing arcing. But so that's good. We got the engine components all set. Alright. Quiet down. Alright, so I got a few more things I gotta put on. I got some frog skins I gotta put on. That goes for the vent. I get some of those headlights again. I'm gonna put a set in this. This should be a fun project and a half. Holy. I don't even know how to get underneath there. Let's see. Oh, is it stapled? Nope. No, it's not too bad, so I'll have to figure out which ones are the high beams and which ones are the low beams before I can start ripping everything apart. So that'll look pretty good. What else? Yeah, let's see, we got the running boards to put on. Oh yeah, we got the belt cover we gotta do. Or the belt bracket piece for the belt. You know, it just holds the belt itself, not the belt cover. We're looking pretty good. Kick ass. Well, we're starting to get somewhere, that's for sure. You know, it's a good sign when your box of parts is pretty much out of parts. So that's pretty good, but this isn't actually. This is a used part. I had to get a new flapper guy, gas cap, on the ZR700 there. Just because this one's a little bit cracked. It was kind of sort of hard to see when it's fogged up in the winter, so I'm going to replace that with what I did. A few other stuff. Pretty much the only thing left to do on this is put the clutch kit on it, which is the Hypershift clutch kit from Speedwerx there. And well, I don't think I'll be getting around to it anytime soon. At least not today anyway, maybe next month or something like that, because it's just going to be a unit and a half. I've already taken a look at it. I got to pretty much pull off this whole side of the belly pan here to get access to the clutch, and I'm just trying to debate whether if I want to do it or if it's just going to be cheaper to send it out and have someone else do it for me, but I don't know. I'm thinking it might be easier just to send it out for the $150 I think they said to do it. Just might be worth it, even though it's an hour drive to the nearest Cat dealership. But anyway, so I got a few stuff done on it. I put the new belt, holder, I guess, on it. That was pretty easy to do. Got freed up a lot of the space in the rear bag here. So that's pretty good. And I actually just found two more spark plugs back here. I didn't even know that were in here. So that's pretty good. So, but I also put these guys in, the grip plates in. Tell you what, those are wicked nice. Way better than having the slickiness on it, because when it's when there's snow and stuff on right here, forget it. Your boots are just gonna be sliding everywhere. And that's actually how it was on PJ sled last year, the one that he rode, not this one, but the Z440 there. I mean, even with those little same running board style, it's just gonna be wicked slippery, and I hate that. So luckily these are pretty nice, So yeah, so that's what we got going on here. And yesterday I put on that. I think I already showed you guys that. My cat's awesome. Hell yeah. Buffed her all up, made her all nice and shiny. So we got the running board pads on, belt cover, cleaned up the box just a little bit. Oh yeah, got the headlights on, and I also put the frog skin on. As you can tell, it's usually a little bit more blacked out. Looks a shitload better now that this stuff's on there. That's all I gotta say. Adds like 1,000,000 horsepower, I heard, something ridiculous. And then there's the face going right across here. So that made it look a shitload better than what it was. I just hate seeing stuff on the inside of the sled. It just, I don't know, it just bothers me. Like, I thought I could just get something like this, some of this mesh here, but I wasn't able to find it. So I ended up having to get the frog skin stuff. Oop. But looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I got the headlights in too, so they look identical to that one. Yeah, but I'm still kind of pissed off about that from the old trailer. It doesn't look bad on camera, but when you're looking directly at it, it's pretty bad. There's a big crease here, crease there, crease there, crease there, and going right across, and there's another little line right there. Camera can kind of sort of pick it up, but every time I walk by, it's like, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's from the old trailer, when the door couldn't shut on it because this sled was bigger than the trailer that we had. That's why we had to get a new trailer, But overall, looks pretty good. Even though I didn't really do much to it. Just a couple oddball stuff. Maintenance-wise, anyway. So, I think that's pretty much it on this. I'm going to clean her on up, and I guess we'll call her a day. So, yeah, we're going to write some woo. Alright, finished the last of the laws and ends. Just kind of sort of cleaned her up and put some stickers on, because, that shit adds like 1,000,000 more horsepower is what I've been telling people, but no one wants to believe me. But, oh shit, that's what I was going to do. I was going to take the blower and just get these aluminum shavings out of here. Yeah, I'll do it a little bit. But I think we're going to end the video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video anyway. Got a little bit of a project going on. I think the next project's going to be on Snowmobile Wise is on this one. It's going to be the clutch. I'm going to put the clutch kit on. The 800, the ZRT 800. This guy here's all done. Nothing left on it to do. She's all kaput. Just good to ride it now. And then on my ZR 700 there, we got one little thing to do on it this year. Or actually, there's two things. Very little to do. One, we're going to put this little gasket in, chain case gasket, and refill the chain case oil, and put a little bit of new oil in her. So that's it for that, and that's it. We're ready to go. We're all set, and speaking of snow and snowmobiling, I think it's actually going to snow this coming week here on, I think it's like Tuesday to Thursday or Wednesday to Thursday, one of the others. I don't really remember, but yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, we'll fire this guy up for the last time, let her rip, and I guess we'll talk to you guys in a little, I guess we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess, I don't know. So, hope you guys enjoyed the GoPro footage too. We might break out the racing mower this week. Actually, I don't know if really there will be a video tomorrow. Actually, I just came to think of it. Yeah, there might be a video tomorrow. Yeah, there might be a video. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve there. So, yeah, we might put up a video. If not, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. If you're Jewish, Happy Kwanzaa. I don't know. Very good. Alright, let's fire it up. I think the electric starter's working today. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Battery's sitting over there. That's funny. It's real funny. One thing I noticed is this new pipe I put on lowers down the RPMs. Used to be up to like 2200 or 2500 RPMs. Now it's down like 1500. Watch.